Beach Road. We're gonna head to the beach. Popo up there. Okay, I think tomorrow I'm gonna take a real field trip, get out of Pattaya, go somewhere else, maybe a whole nother city, Isan or one of these places. Right? Yeah, see, everywhere is closed today. All of the bars and everything. I forget which holiday they said it was. You know, I had about I had about 4 chicks tell me last night they wanted to hang out with me because today today was a holiday. They didn't have to do anything today. But you know, last night I was supposed to be kicking it, but I was so tired I just had to fall asleep. Couldn't take it. What's up, bro? Why not? You know, I was just too tired. Yeah, let me go over here real quick. Everybody's just chilling.
Only photo, huh?
Yeah,
Okay.
live stream.
Okay.
It is a nice day to go parasailing. Ain't too hot. What's up, Jewel Tom? What's going on? Just out here strolling on the beach, Pattaya Beach. Hey, that was a scene. Come on, let's go rap with some hoes. Hey man, I was just thinking about some hoes, man. Hey, so today is a holiday over here. So the streets where all of the hoes usually be at, it's shut down today. I'm walking, I'm about to walk past it in a couple minutes, but there's really no action in there. So basically, most of the hoes got the day off. No drinking. Nah, I think you can't buy alcohol in the bars today or something. I think if you want alcohol, you gotta order it from you gotta order it from somewhere. I forget what they told me the rule was, but I don't drink, so it wasn't really something that I was really trying to figure out. Yeah, holidays ban. Oh, really? So is that a normal thing? That's something I didn't know. I did not know that. So yeah, I was just hanging out yesterday with all the hoes, and they were telling me, yeah, I want to hang out with you. I was like, what do you mean? Yeah, I want to hang out because tomorrow is a holiday, so I don't have anything to do. And it, of course I thought about it, but I heard it from numerous chicas, you know, numerous mujeres, but I ended up falling asleep last night, man, and when I got up and I started responding to calls and texts, it was already, by that time, it was like 5, 6 in the morning. But yeah, I got a couple of them I can just call up and link up. Yeah. But like I said, I ain't sweating it. I messed my back up about a week and a half ago, a week and change ago. My back has been killing me, man. So I really couldn't do much of nothing anyway. But yeah, just out here staying on the prowl like a night owl. Say how you hurt yourself. Oh man, just hurt my back, man. Just hurt my back doing regular things. And you know how it is when you get older. As you get older, things start reacting different. You may not have as much stamina as you did when you were younger. When you were a young buck, you could run around and do all sorts of things. But as you get older, man, your body don't heal the same. It doesn't recover the same. Yeah, your body You know, you twist your ankle or something like that, and it takes a long time for it to heal. You in the, you can be with a lady, and y'all in a bed, and you know you used to be able to go multiple rounds when you were young, but as you get older, you know you gotta watch how you perform because your back might go out. You know what I mean? Or you might get through that moment, but then later, the next day or 2 days later, your back is like, it feels like somebody hit you with a baseball bat. That's how I felt. I say I'm pretty decent with my hands, but if somebody would have came up on me with a problem over this last week and a half, man, they would have got me good because I was in no position to defend myself. You know, I tried going to the gym, but even the gym was difficult because that's just how much pain, you know, I was in. Yeah, so that's what I mean. Like, how much can you do? I'm not a young man anymore where you can jump from woman to woman multiple times a day. Deep tissue massage, yeah, that right. That helps for sure. For sure that helps. For sure that helps. Nah, I don't have a belly. I mean, I'm in pretty good shape. I'm in I'm in really I'll say I'm in better shape than most. I'll put it that way. You know? And that's one thing that I say has to be a daily routine for anybody out in a place like Thailand because it's such a like Pattaya. I need to stop saying Thailand, but specifically Pattaya, because it's such a relaxing place. You can become lazy, complacent, and not hit the gym as much as you should. But I'll say for the most part, most of the guys that I see out here, especially from the States, you know, most everybody out here does some kind of workout. See, this is this is uh this is soy 6 because of the holiday. There's nothing going on down here. I don't know. I see some balloons and stuff out. They might have a festival though. I don't know. Later on. But yeah, you're right. You'll gain weight out here fast. Because I mean, you can eat so much out here. The food is so good. The food is so good. You'll find yourself eating a lot, and then you find yourself laying on the beach, which is another reason why I don't just come out here and sit down all the time every day. Because once you sit down, you don't want to get up. Once you sit down, you don't want to get up. And that's a thing too, you know. You want out in a place like this, especially if you're not living here. If you been here for a short time, you can meet a cool chick to kick it out on the beach with, you know. But some of them, I'm sure, some of them, a lot of these guys are paying for their time, which they should be, I guess. You know, when you was there, you gained 15 pounds in 3 months. Yup, I'm telling you, you can gain weight here. For me, it was the opposite. I lost about 15 pounds, but I did that on purpose. You know, I wanted to, but yeah, but when my Japanese, my shorty was here from Japan, it was hard for me to lose the weight at the time because, you know, we were going out all the time and going everywhere, and I wanted to make sure she got a chance to eat as much as she could out here and try different things. So I was doing a lot of eating, but then once she left, I was able to kind of focus on getting in shape. Uh, Spaces, Thai massage. You got all kind of Indian restaurants, hotels out here. Them Thai girl eat, yup. Yeah, they do. But I'll say one thing about these Asian women. For the most part, I don't know if I can say all of them, but for the most part, they gonna make sure you well fed. I know specifically, especially the Japanese, they gonna make sure you well fed. And you taken care of, you know what I mean? I'll just say, man, definitely, they really know how to take care of their men out here. And I think sometimes it spoils men. It spoils us. That happened to me. You know, I have to say, I admit in Japan, I got a bit spoiled. And it's not a good thing. Sometimes it's not a good thing. What's up, Jason? Jason Finch. I know, has anybody in here been to Japan before? Anybody watching? You carb sensitive, big time. Next time, low carbs, high protein. Yeah. And then also, sometimes I think you can really eat whatever you want, but it's if you put in the work. Like if you do a lot of exercising, a lot of walking, you'll burn off a lot of what you eat. So you can eat what you want. You should go to the sexy bar on soy mate. Where's soy mate? But check this out, Jason. I would go, but today is a holiday, so most of the places are closed today. Most of the bars, I think all of the bars actually are closed. That thumbs up. Thanks for the thumbs up. Yeah, it's a holiday, but all of the girls that work, they're out and about. I see them. Some of them were at the mall, because they're in regular society too. And a lot of them are on the beach right now. A lot of them are hanging out at the beach, or they're with customers and things like that. They're still out here. And I think pretty much everybody out here has somebody that they can call at any time that would come and meet them wherever you at. Go to Soy 6. I just passed Soy 6. Soy 6 is back that way. Soy 6 is like, I just passed it like 3 minutes ago. But like I said, when I passed Soy 6, it's all closed down. It's a holiday today. So I'm on the beach. to Soy 7. It's closed down there too. All of the if you're talking about the bars and the clubs and all of those places, it's still early because it's only 1:25 p.m., right? But then, yeah, exactly. There's a liquor ban, Joe. Tell them. So all of the people that like to drink alcohol, you would have had to get your alcohol yesterday. You would have had to get it and just keep it for today, like, or pre-order from somewhere. Boom, 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 boom. What about at night? Yeah, it's tonight. I don't think they're open again either until tomorrow or Monday. So that's like another, they might not open for another 48 hours. Lifeguards out and about. Well, oh, before I pass, I want to stop at this store here. Tops. This is a good day to hang out at the beach. I'm telling you, the weather is nice. The breeze feels good. All right. What about the buzzing lounge? I'm not sure about that. What is the buzzing lounge? If you're talking about the weed shops, yeah, they're open today. All right, let me see. I'm gonna make a move for it. All right. Okay. Hey, pardon me. I might lose reception down here. I might. We should go to the buzzing lounge. Let me know where is the buzzing lounge? Is it in Pattaya? Ooh, nice and cool in here. Buzzing, buzzing. What up, buzzing, buzzing? Holla at your cousin, cousin. Okay, let's see. Yes. Buzzing lounge. Well, I'll look for that. That's what I'll do. Look for the buzzing lounge. Okay, man. And this is the thing too in Thailand, you can find yourself just eating all day, stopping everywhere. That's why I try to keep it pushing, because if I don't, I'm gonna just stop everywhere. Hold on. Sawadee Pop. No. No. I'm okay. Thank you. Beer and Trevor work at the Buzzing Lounge. Oh, really? Okay. I might have to check that out. Some of the best chocolates. From Cop. From Cop. Alright, hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Shit. There we go. Look at that, the Holiday Inn. I think it's the tallest Holiday Inn I've ever seen. All right, let's get back on the road. Yeah, so this is regular Pattaya. This is when you just want to walk up and down the beach, look for something to eat, maybe go to the mall. So you know Sugar Kitty Ning Beer, Trevor, works at the Buzzing Lounge. Yeah, I don't even know who that is. Is that in, you said that's in Pattaya, right? Okay. Yeah, I mean, it's so many places out here. It's hard to keep up with them unless if you've been here for a long while, or it's a place that you go all the time, then it might be easy to remember. But you know, I don't go out that much to know everywhere. But there's a few places that I do remember. Like you see, I'm not so familiar with the hostess bars and all of that because that's not where I do my thing, you know? For me, I go to regular places. I go to the gym. I go to a regular club, you know what I mean? I go to a regular club and post up as opposed to going to one of them bars on Soy 6 where you know the whole object of the reason why they pulling at you and getting at you is because they just want you to buy drinks, you know? But I find that when you go to regular places, like you go to a mall, you go to a gym, or at your building, you chilling at the pool, or you're on the beach, you know, you can go to a nightclub, you know, maybe even at the mosque, you know, at the church. You go to those places, you know, you'll find some nice people to date, some good women. But if you go into the bars, man, you gotta understand that that's her job. But yeah, Thailand is cool for the most part. Mm, let's see. Mhm. Yeah, tonight, I think tonight is gonna be a big night. Tonight is gonna be a good night. You know, beer from the dive bar. Beer cool. What dive bar? Which dive bar is that? Is beer a name? That's somebody's name? Beer and Trevor work at the Buzzing Lounge. I know Sugar Kitty near Bing. Oh, the place named Sugar Kitty. What? Buzzing Lounge. I know Sugar. Yeah, I'm not sure about who they are. Or maybe, you know what? There's some people that I know by face, but I don't know their name. So maybe it's somebody, if the person said they know me, maybe we could have met, or maybe if I see their face, I'll know. But sometimes I forget names. Somebody will tell me their name right now, and then 30 seconds later, I forgot. Oh, get out of the way. All right, so this is the end of our beach walk, but I'm gonna take a stroll, a long little stroll. Probably gonna take about 15 minutes. We'll go buy like 3 kilos, a couple kilos of some mangoes, bring it back to my place. Hey, I think I did about 5 miles. I think I walked about 5 miles so far. Yep. Yeah, should go to the dive bar. What area is the dive bar in? Was that near like Soy Bacau? Where's the dive bar? Yeah. We going to see what's up with this building up here. See what's in here. Oh man, the whole family stacked up. The dive bar in Pattaya. Yeah, well, I'm not sure exactly where that is. And like I said, it's possible I could have walked past the dive bar. I could have walked past the dive bar and just not realized it was the dive bar, you know. You know this terminal. Terminal 21. And last time I was here, all of this was still businesses. You know, they had like a bunch of stores and massage shops in there. And now they shut it all down. They stripped it out. They're about to put something new in there. So Pattaya is gonna be growing. I came here for breakfast once. It was all right. Woodlands. We're gonna see what this place is about. Cara. Let's see what's up with this. Should go to Club Sin. Where is that? Walking Street? If it's on Walking Street, I just might. I don't know. My guess is this is a hotel. I don't know. I thought it was. Oh yeah, it is. See what they talking about. Oh, my battery's getting low. Space. Pattaya. Oh, man. Oh, I don't know what this. These think club centers in Pattaya. You said where all the girls. Most of them, you know, they out and about, but a lot of them are probably at home chilling, resting, cause you know they like to come out at night, so they want to save some of that energy. And some of them at work right now. I know I call up, you know, one of the little things. She gonna be at work. You know, most of these, I'm gonna tell you, almost all of these girls, these women that people are asking for, you know, they got jobs too. They out and about doing regular things. Hold on one second. Let me plug this up real quick. Okay. Yeah, let me see what they got in here. You know, they got butter cake. I don't know what they got in here. Swadika. It's got a bunch of like croissants and things in here. Mimosas. Hey, how you doing, man? All right.
Where you from?
From United States.
United States?
Where you from?
United Kingdom.
Oh, nice to meet you.
Nice to
You,
meet you,
you
man.
Muslim?
Wasim.
Are you Muslim?
Muslim, yeah.
Assalamu alaikum,
Wa
brother.
alaikum salam. You Muslim as well?
I try my best. I try. Assalamu
What part
alaikum.
of the States you from?
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
Yeah.
We just come from, we went to New York last year.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we
How did
loved it.
how did you
Loved
like it? It's
yeah.
so busy.
Very
Yeah.
busy.
Assalamu alaikum. How are you?
These are
Yeah.
my kids and
Wa
my
alaikum
niece and
salam.
nephew.
Yeah.
You on TikTok or?
This is my YouTube channel. I'm just doing some live streaming, just walking around
Yeah?
Pattaya
What's your
and
name,
showing
brother?
people. Shogun. They call me
Shogun.
Shogun. Yeah, Jay, but everybody calls me Shogun.
He follow you. Get
Yeah.
his thingy. Are you enjoying Thailand?
Yeah, man. I
Same
really
here.
like it. No, I'm staying I have an apartment on the other side of Pattaya.
Oh, okay.
But I'm just kind of doing a tour, moving around.
Beautiful this place.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Okay. PASSPORT passport space Shogun SHOGUN.
Space.
Yeah. Some of this stuff should be restricted though, so just letting you know ahead of time because I've been walking around Pattaya and you catch some things on camera, so yeah, just giving you a heads up.
Okay.
Yeah.
No
So
problem, man. No
huh?
problem. Nice to
About
meet you,
about
my
6'2".
What's your real name?
Oh, hold
Yeah.
on. Yeah, pardon me on that. Yeah, I should go out at night. Yeah, nice Muslim family just stopped me. Yeah, see, that's one of the things about traveling to a place like this, man. You know, especially if you come from another country that they've never seen somebody like you before. You know, if you from like Europe, then they're used to seeing you everywhere out here. But if you're a black guy and you come from, you know, US or UK or wherever, they don't see us as often. Man, let's see what's this about. Oh, they have a water park back here. Oh, what do you need the key? Oh, I guess you need a key for this. Ah, okay, okay. Oh, you need a wristband. Well, it's nice to see. Well, we'll know for next time. All right. Got huh? Just, oh, you going? Oh, you going to Bangkok? Man, Bangkok is cool too. It's big like New York City, and it has so many people. All right, man, take it easy. Be safe, man. Have a good one. Assalamu alaikum. Yeah, just met these guys from the UK. Another day, yeah, man. Another day, another show. Yeah. IAOTG. Yep. You know, I should go to Soy 6. Yeah, I passed Soy 6 about 20, 30 minutes ago. But there's nothing on Soy 6 right now. It's closed. Today's a holiday, so not much going on. But yeah, this is the Space Hotel. This seems like a place that the kids love. Yeah. Yeah. See you, man. Peace. All right, let's go. All the bars closed. Yep, all of them are closed today. Sweaty Cop, they all closed today. But I don't know about the clubs though. I think maybe the clubs may be open. I'm not sure. You know, I'll find that out tonight. But either way, I'm gonna find out So I gotta know either I'm going out and get some cheeks. I'm gonna call up and have some cheeks come over. All right, let's hit it. I think this is going like South Pattaya. Yeah. See if you notice, even right now, there's usually bars open over here. I guess all of this is usually open right now, but because of the holiday, it's closed. Look at all the bars that are closed over there. And sometimes the bar girls, you got to give them a break too. They can't work every day. Yeah. This would be a day where you go out to eat with your girl, or you go shopping or something. Far. No bars today. All the holes off. That's right. Yeah, most of them are off today. Why is this thing crooked? Hold up. I don't know. This thing is crooked. Trying to get it straight. It's a dope car, whatever that is. Chinese whip. Any news in Pattaya about HIV high rates? I haven't heard of it, but actually I watched a YouTube video a few days ago, and there was a guy talking about how this is one of the highest HIV places in the world, and I can believe it. I've come across some guys, man, and they tell me some of the stories, like the recklessness that they engage in, man. I mean, this one guy told me that his lady friend called him saying that she was pregnant, and he kind of dismissed it. But I said, "Hey, were you strapped up when you went in there?" And he was like, "Nah." And I was like, "Well, then there's a possibility, right?" But the thing is, there's a lot of people who will come out here and they will go raw dog and something that they don't even really know. They'll hit something raw dog, and they'll risk their life, man, on a chick that she sleeps around for a living. Some of these women out here, that is their job. They take it like a job. They're like, yo, their job is to sleep with men and get money. You know, it's not about whether or not it's a good job or bad job. It's just that's what they consider their job. And you got to imagine how many guys have gone raw dog. How you doing? And or how many times? How you doing? How many times the protection is broken, and now you're at risk. So I can imagine that. I can imagine this being a high STD type of area. I get it. I totally get it. I totally get it. And Sawadee Krap. Sawadee Krap. HIV rate would be high, but I'm glad that it's not like probably maybe 40 years ago where people didn't, there was a free love era where people were just doing whatever with whoever because there was no real, you wasn't gonna die. There wasn't no HIV and AIDS at that time, maybe 50 years ago, I'm talking 45, whatever, 40 years ago. But hey, what's up? Sawadee Krap. Sawadee Krap. So yeah. So yeah, would the rates be high here? I wouldn't be surprised. Am I saying that every woman has an STD? No. But is the probability higher than in a lot of other places? Probably, yeah. Three to 10 dudes a day, yeah, Pen. You know how it goes. There was a chick walking around here. There was a chick out here telling people that I was her boyfriend. I was like, what? She was telling people I was her boyfriend. And then I happened to be walking down the street like a couple nights ago and I see her walking with another dude. So I'm just saying that's just it, that it is what it is out here. That's their job. I couldn't get upset or say anything. She's doing her job. You can see if you wasted drunk, right? Rates for HPV and herpes is through the roof. Yeah, man. Herpes, I definitely get that. These women touching guys from all over the planet, and these are not the most, you can tell that these are not the most, sometimes, and I'm not really judging guys, but they're not the most well put together, well kept, You can see they may not care about their health as much. And for the most part, when people talk about these women being submissive and doing what the man says, that's true for a lot of cases. So I can see some cases where um, a guy doesn't want to use protection, even though the woman does. Hold on. But then you got a lot of cases where, before you get to doing the thing, that the women will ask, like, do you have? So it says you should go to the Buzzing Lounge. It's like, boom, the Buzzing Lounge. Yeah, maybe I'll find the Buzzing Lounge. I'll look for that. As of right now, I'm going to get some mangoes. I'm on the prowl like a night owl for some mangoes. They don't like to use it out there generally. Workers may ask. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's true. And I'm sure, the more time that I spend out here, the more I realize that there are guys who specifically come out here to engage with the pros, and they don't care who she's been with. They're not even thinking about that. They're just thinking about them in that moment, and they're not protecting themselves. And then some of these women end up having children with somebody who's not even going to be around that long. And because she needs that money, she puts her life on the line. I mean, let's be real, man. Who likes to strap up when you can get the real feel? But, I mean, this world is so crazy, and people be out there, unless you know you was the first, you putting your life at risk. You know what I mean? So it's like, damn. It's better safe than sorry. Because I know a couple people who told me, they took the plunge with no raincoat, and they came out and they was burning up. A few days later, they had to take a trip to the doctor. And I'm like, man, see, you out here and these are not wholesome. Some of these women are not wholesome. And you're gonna take a chance like that, knowing is one thing if you're dating, or you're in a relationship with someone, and you kind of know that person, you know their behavior, and even then you never know 100%. You don't know if that person is telling you 100% truth. You don't know. But when the person, their job is to entertain men, come on, you got to use your head. You cannot just be jumping into any and everything just because it looks good. That's how you shorten your lifespan. And those people end up getting angry and then want to spread what they got. He said, nah, when you was in Pattaya last time, you hurt your knee slamming against a bed rail. See? You got hurt doing the math. See, I hurt my back and you hurt your knee. See how that can happen? It puts you on the injured list for a little while. You gotta wait till you heal. Workers are likely on the pill. Yeah, still, but even if they on the pill, that can stop them from maybe getting pregnant, but that doesn't stop an STD. You know, like, I mean, I know maybe it's paranoia. I'm thinking about the worst case scenario, but I'm just thinking. I'm saying, what if you get something that, I mean, look, every illness does have a cure. I know you can live with every illness nowadays, but still, who wants that? Who wants that? You know, they can be on the pill. It stops them from getting. But if she has the monster, if she has the monster, and you hit it just that one time, two times, man, you putting your life in danger. And then she doesn't even stay with you. She goes off to the next person, and then the next person, a lot easier than you can go to the next person. Is the bar going to open tomorrow? Should be. Best girls hook up with the hotel maid. Yeah, I could see that happening. But you know, I just, maybe I'm paranoid. I like to make sure that things are organic, on the up and up. Because that's the same thing happened to Kobe Bryant, you know? I think Kobe, rest in peace, but Kobe hooked up with a hotel maid, and then later on she switched it up and said he did this and he did that. It was like, uh-oh, stop shaking. Gimbal is acting up. I don't know, this thing is crooked. But you said you like beer from the buzzing line. Not paranoia, not worth it. Yeah, true. No cure for herpes. Well, I'll say this. You can live with those things now. So, Sawadee, it's not like before where, like back in the 80s, early 90s, where if you got HIV, you were automatically written off. They were like, oh, this person's about to die, you know? A lot of progress has been made, I guess, in treating it and trying to keep it to a minimal. But and really, it wasn't HIV that was killing people. HIV was like the step before AIDS. That's what how it was said to be. And most people didn't die from HIV, but it definitely wasn't something you wanted to get because you could contract the pneumonia very easily. But at those days, because I do believe do believe HIV and AIDS was man-made, you know, and like I think that COVID was too. But the point is, I think when those things first came out and they were at their peak, people thought there was no cure and this and that. But there were natural treatments for it. It just wasn't known widely at the time. This is why you don't hear as many people getting AIDS and dying from AIDS and things like that. But I still don't think some of these, I still don't think it's worth it to just, be reckless and move around with no protection out here just because something looks good. You know, it's like gambling. It's like playing Russian roulette. Unless you form a relationship and you like, look, let's go get tested. I want you to get tested. But a lot of people don't want to have that conversation. It's kind of an awkward request sometimes. But it's better safe than sorry. That's for sure. You guys know about the Riviera. They got about 5 buildings out here. Carry a few packs, yup. Yep, you better. You better out here, man, because you can fall into it. I mean, you can fall into temptation anywhere, but especially a place like this. Yup. You said Maggie Mays on soy chip chia poon. Not worth the hassle. Yeah. Can't even go down on each other, right? You know, you can't. And I mean, hey, I'm gonna tell you, there's still some people who do. There's still some fellas who do that, and I can't judge them, but I just look at it like they don't care about their health. They don't care about their health, man. I'm like, man, saying you don't know where that woman's been. You don't know how many uh, rods have been dropped in her. You don't know, and it's especially if she's pretty, she's attractive, and that's my philosophy, my theory. The prettier she is, the more likely she is to have a a STD. If she's in that life, I'm not speaking on every pretty woman out there. I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying, like, if she attracts a lot of male attention, her chances of being out there are up there. If she has tattoos, run. Oh man, that's like the majority of the population around these parts. The majority of the women out here got tattoos. Yep. So yeah. Man, this is a nice. Now these are the areas I was talking about. You come over here and you get you can come over here and you can get a private beach. I'm about to go eat some fruit. Another giveaway if she speaks good English. Yup, she been around. No, that's true. That's true. I always say, where did you learn English? And they say, oh, my ex-boyfriend taught me, or I learned just from being around. But then again, I don't know, because there's a lot of places that they learn English in school too. And, they might learn little basics. But you're right, for the most part, if you can speak fast and you can speak some slang and they understand, she's probably been out there. Now, whatever feels good is probably bad for you. That's so true. Hot girls and sweet desserts. That is 100%. Sweaty pop. That is 100%. The things you like the most. Uh-oh. Oh, okay. We back. Let's see what kind of deals they have here. 50 baht. what I just ate. Sweaty cop. Sweaty hop. Get me one of these. So I like, so in the States, this is like 150, something like that. Oh, 30 for the watermelon. Yeah, I'm gonna get this. No bag, no bag. I eat right there. No cop. All right, so not this little area right here. And you know it's awesome because you can find so many little spots to post up and chill at, and they're not tripping. They said the girls should be on live. Where? Soy Chia Poon. Man, you thirsty, ain't you? Uh, where are you, man? Hey, Jason, what? Uh, he said thirsty. Yeah. The girls should be on live stream. I saw when you put that up. Hey, man. I wish. Hey, when I figure this thing out, when I really figure this YouTube thing out, and how to have like multiple people streaming at once, you guys can hop on and tell your story about what things are like in your country, whatever country you're in or where you've been to, or talk about Thailand or something. You know, let me get on this side actually. We can talk about Thailand. You can share, you can share your story. Not for nothing. I have no idea why this thing is crooked. There we go. Said the girls should be on live stream. You know, said Jason, bars are closed, right? We said it like 10 times already. All of the bars are closed today. And that's what I mean, man, about thirsty. When you hear, like, if you're not here, it's a big thing in your mind, you know. But when you get here and you've been here for a while, it doesn't. You're not pressed about it. You're not so anxious to get out there. It's just like if you live on the beach. When you live on the beach, you don't necessarily so much care about going in the ocean all the time because you live there. It's the people who don't have access to it all the time that have the most fun with it, you know? Like, it's like when if you're hungry, you're thirsty, you really want something, but then after you get the taste, you're like, I'm good, you know? You know you can just go in the refrigerator and grab whatever you want at any time. Yeah, Monday it'll definitely be open. You said you'd rather be far away because if you were here, you don't think you'd have control. Hey, I'm telling you, it depends on how long you're here for. Like if you know you're only here for a week or you're only here for like 10 days, then of course you're gonna try to do as much as you can in that short amount of time, you know? So you're definitely gonna be out there moving around doing whatever and having as much fun as you possibly can. But in my case, I've been here for like 3 months now and still trying to just scope out the land and things like that. I'm not sweating it, you know what I mean? I got enough that I can call and be entertained, you know? And everybody is not for you too. You know, sometimes you gotta shop around before you make a purchase. You know, I'm just sitting here, seeing a piece of those 100-pound Thai girls with silky skin. Who can resist? I feel you on that. I really feel you. I really I really understand. They're definitely beautiful. Yeah, you're right. Who can resist? But you know, I don't know. It's kind of noisy. I don't know how old you are or how much experience you have, but you'll know like as you get older, I mean, it ain't even about quantity, it's about quality. It's really about quality. And quality is harder to find than quantity. But I understand too, there's some people at a certain age when they get older, men, like I said, the men might be divorced or, you know, maybe he's a widow and maybe his life is just, he feels as much as he can or, you know, so some people don't care about the quality. Yeah, it was hard to find that, y'all. I could be 50 and find 20 something model type. Who can resist? That's true. In Thailand, you see that every day, especially here in, you see young girls with old men all the time. Like some of them, that's what I say, like some of them were raised like that. I mean, that's okay here. And I don't see them complaining. I don't see them making the man feel no kind of way. Like they all are happy to be with the guys. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes I'll be walking past and I'll see a younger woman with an older guy, and you know, I just, you know, you just glance. I'm like, oh man, it's a younger. You know how it is. You guys, you walk and you see somebody else. Maybe you want to nod your head to him, but he's with his lady or something, and you look at the lady and like, okay, you know. But sometimes you see these guys holding hands, will look at you and they'll lock eyes with you, and you're like, oh man, she's looking at me like she really doesn't want to be there with him. But I mean, then it signals to me it's like, oh, she's there for the money. You know, it's for the money, for the security, or maybe it's a job. Maybe the guy knows, maybe he doesn't care. He said not many of them Bangkok may be models. It's a transaction, yup, pay for play. Both get what they want. It's true. It's true. Bangkok is way better, hotter girls. Yeah, Bangkok is a much bigger city, so yeah, you're gonna see a lot more in Bangkok. That's true. And Bangkok is more about, yeah, my bad. Let's see, I'm gonna plug this up real quick. Yeah, and pay for both parties get what they want. The man wants companionship and a woman by his side, and the woman wants she wants some money. And maybe it's not necessarily just money. First, you know, she wants to know that she's taken care of. She wants to know that she's gonna have a place to stay where she's comfortable. She's got food and clothing and then the extra stuff later. She wants to help her family. Your neck goes in and out. Yeah, just noticed that. Just put my phone on the charger. Let's see. But let's see. But yeah, uh, so yeah, you in Pattaya, you definitely in Thailand, you see that more often than not. And I'm sure too, it happens like that in the Philippines and maybe even like Cambodia or a lot of these Southeast Asian countries. What else? Vietnam. Sure, you see it like that. So I guess there's multiple ways to look at it. In some ways, it's like some people are women to be in that life because they know that the men will pay for them. But then on the other hand, it's like these women got to survive, and they feel like that's their way to survive. But I don't know if I'd say that Bangkok just has more foreigner women just because it's Bangkok. I think it's just because the population is so much bigger. You know, and anywhere you have a large amount of tourists, I think you're gonna have just a lot of women coming from out of town, engaging in the night work. It's just more people. Hey, I'm gonna zoom in right here. You see these words? How they're written in Russian. Like this is a pretty populated area. Yeah, this is a nice area right here too. Oh man. Do I see Russian girls working about? Yeah, there's a lot actually. They might have the second highest population of working girls out here. And it was a shock to me because I was thinking to myself, but that lets me know that maybe the Russian economy is not that uh maybe not as strong as I thought it would have been because you know for a lady to come out to Thailand and work in a bar, that means wherever she was before, it wasn't that good because in the States, I was a caretaker. Like you were able to hear me or it went out. And I used to do some I used to do a bunch of like odd jobs and stuff like in Japan. Yeah, sorry about that. It keeps going in and man, that had well, don't get me wrong, that could have done a little bit to it, but that wasn't really it with my back. It came from too much fucking. As simple as that. And that's why I said, you know how it is in Thailand. You don't have to chase none of that. And then, but I'm telling you, if you hurt your back, chill, man. Look, if you hurt your back, you feel like, man, you don't even feel like doing any of that anymore. And you can't. What are you gonna do? I'm telling you out here, man. They especially if you a foreigner, they be on you. I'm not saying every second of the day. A good portion of your time. At least for me. I agree with you, Jason. I don't mind. And remember, all of them ain't good. All of them ain't bad either. But my experience for the most part has been good. You know, which kind of made me want to stay out here a little bit longer. Um, yeah, Jason, man, I can agree with you. And Jason, where'd you say you were? You in the States? Man. Oh. Yeah. I mean, it's pros and cons to all of them. You know. This he said that doesn't sound good. What doesn't sound good? Or whatever I just dropped. Yeah, it's pretty harsh. This is my battery charger. But yeah. Oh yeah, I dropped a battery pack. Getting up. Oh, good. When was the last time I was talking to Jason? This is where I am. Yo, you learn a lot back in the days watching Cheap Charlie. I want who is Cheap Charlie? I feel like I've seen the Cheap Charlie somewhere. Is that a restaurant out here or a bar? Billy Blue. Oh, these are YouTubers. Okay. Y'all just taught me something new. Y'all just taught me something new. And I think eventually I'm gonna end up merging this YouTube channel with the Instagram. I don't know if y'all look on Instagram, but passport underscore SHO. Yeah. I'll hook up with him, Billy Blue, Cheap Charlie. All right. And you know the thing is, we probably walk past each other or something, and I just never knew who he was. I was just I want to say maybe yesterday, I was walking somewhere. I think I was walking through a mall, and a guy said he recognized me from YouTube. So you just never know. Blind hook him with, hook him up with, hook up with blonde goofy guy like. He's one of the OGs of Pattaya. Okay, super white guy with huge glasses and shaved head. All right, I'll look for him. Yeah, yeah, I'll check him out. Oh, Charlie, he's nice and funny. Cool, cool, cool. Yeah, man, I've come to find that most of the people in Pattaya have just been chill, you know, laid back. Yeah. All right, so I'm about to go on a little walk again. Might shut down, actually. Buy some mangoes, take it back to my place, and relax for a little bit. Save my energy for later. Place like Pattaya in the States, and you'd have fights exactly all the time, because people would be drunk, you know, guns would come out. And this is the thing, what I was saying, like they have guns here. Guns are legal. I'm not saying everybody has one, but they're definitely people who, if you can fill out the necessary paperwork and meet the requirements, you can get them. And but you don't hear about mass shootings and things like that out here like you do in the States. Um, so yeah, Pattaya is the land of smile. The people here, the temperament of the people is just chill. America is built on more aggression, violence, you know, organized crime. But here, yeah, Pattaya is a place that makes you not want to leave, really. And maybe it's just, I mean, anywhere you go, but the requirements to get women out here are not that high. You just got to be a man. That's it. Either you got to be a man or you got to have some money. If you're a man, they're gonna want to give it to you. If it's just about the money, they're gonna take the money from you. So that's what it is in Pattaya. You see this building right here? Like you can be, I mean, the building is still being constructed. It's not finished yet. Uh-oh. All right, so hold on. All right, so this building right here, it's not finished yet. But if you're like anywhere, let's say halfway up that building and up, I mean, you can get an apartment in there for probably, and I haven't seen the size of them, but I'm gonna say $1,000, 1,000 to 1,500. Of course, the higher you go, the higher the price is because you get a nicer view. But if you spend like, you want to rent out, you could probably rent when it's finished. You'd probably be able to get something for like $1,000, $1,200 a month in there. But the thing is, and you might say, "Oh, that's a lot for an apartment." Or, it's not when you compare it to somewhere like I said, New York, New Jersey, D.C., Miami, LA, but you also on the beach, like the front of that building, you literally have a beach in front of your building that is just only for you and the people that live in your building. So you can get more for your buck out here. Let me move up some of this trash. Hold up, hold up. How am I gonna play this? This is like Pattaya in the States and you have fights all the time, yeah. That's for sure. And that's why I like Pattaya, man. I really like Pattaya. Pattaya, you can take it easy. You just gotta come with a nice chunk of change, or have a decent little passive income coming in. You don't need a whole lot for Pattaya. You don't need a lot for Pattaya. So, you still at the beach or you getting? Yeah, I just got some food, man. Spike Char just got something to eat. Just ate a few mangoes. I came over here, one of my favorite little street markets. I'm about to buy a whole bag of mangoes and take them back to my place. But the beach is less than a block away. Actually, this building right here is the beach is on the other side of it, and then also those big buildings in the back there. A bunch of private beaches over there. But yeah. We're just taking it easy today because it's a holiday. All right. All right, hold on. I just saw that question. You said, could you live in Pattaya for $800? Um, You can, yes, you can find an apartment in Pattaya definitely for less than $800 a month, of course. There's some people who got apartments for like 200 and something dollars per month. Can you, yes, you can survive in Pattaya for $800, but you're going to be living, you're not going to be doing all that you want to do. But yeah, $800 a month, you can get through the month, I'd say. I don't know, I got to be careful about which bag I get because last time I got one, it was kind of, it's kind of rotten. I might go with that one there. Look at this 100. All right. How many kilos? That's two. How many kilos you have for? Only two. Before three. Why change? Change before three. Come on. No, I want this one. Thank you. See, sometimes you gotta tell them what you want. No problem, cause they'll get. They come from New Jersey. New Jersey. Thank you. Pum pum ka. Pum pum ka. All right. But yeah, you say could live in Pattaya for $800. Yes, but you won't. You probably won't be on the beach. You might. You might. I really don't know, to be honest. I don't know all of their. I don't know. I gotta sit back. I'm gonna call a boat. I don't know all of their apartments. All right. So for example, let me show you this. You said cook your own food and buy it. Yeah, yeah, for sure. If you cook your own food and do all that, you definitely could. All right, you see an apartment building like this, and they're on the beach, you might be able to find one for 800. Yeah, you might be able to get something like that for 800 a month. If you get lucky, you can probably find an apartment in there for 800 a month. But my guess, I think, because I know someone who lives over here, you're probably going to be starting off, you're probably going to be around, yeah, maybe 800 for a minimum. You can find something over there for like 800 a month. You can. You can. I won't say you can't. I'm gonna go ahead and say you can. All right, I'm about to do something risky. I'm gonna call a boat. It's gonna take me to my spot, even though my spot is kind of a ways from here. Yeah, if you cook your own food, if you cook your own food, you definitely. And it also depends on how much you eat. I eat a lot, you know. So yeah, it depends on what you own. But again, if you speaking of only having 800 a month, then you got to save some for food too. But you, so like I said, you won't be on the beach. You'll be a few blocks or block off the beach. You know, mine fluctuates. You know, but I'll tell you, man, you don't need more than a couple $1,000 out here. You know what I mean? Like even just $2,000 out here. If you just wanted to live basic, you have your apartment, you have your, you know, of course you'll be able to eat whatever you want. You'll be able to go out anywhere. You'll be able to take trips within uh within Thailand. You might have to go outside the country to get your visa renewed, or if you don't go out of the country and you want your visa extended, you got to pay for things like that. I mean, you might want to go to the dentist and get some dental work done. You might want to just whatever. You know, you might want to do some water activities once a week or a couple times a week. You might want to get a massage every 2 days, you know? So It all depends. So, and you can do that with just, you know, 2,000. Not, you know, you might not even need 2,000 a month for that. The thing that costs the most with dealing with Thailand is your plane ticket. Your plane ticket will cost you more than anything. Unless you coming from like Australia or you coming from another Asian country where the ticket is like 200 bucks, but you coming from America, it could be anywhere from 800 to 2,000, you know? Yeah, it adds up. Yep. Things add up. But I'd say if you never been here, anybody that never been here, and this is just a regular place I'm sitting at right here. This is nothing spectacular. Man, I'm gonna have to make sure I have connection. But yeah, I did like 5, 6 miles of walking. So I'm not gonna. But yeah, this is one of the wealthier neighborhoods right here. It's just you can't see what's on the other side of this block, this this building. You know. But if you can find a way, if you can find a way to generate some income online, this is the perfect place to do that. Perfect place. So many more beautiful and interesting places in Thailand. Pattaya is 99% for the mongering. Uh, oh, but 99% is kind of high. I think 99% is kind of high to say that. But I know what you mean though. I agree that it's a high percentage, especially for those who know about it. You got a lot of people who don't know about that part of Pattaya. Like when I first came to Pattaya, I didn't know anything about. I remember telling somebody I was going to Pattaya, and they was like, "Oh man, Pattaya, you never gonna leave there. Pattaya, you're gonna go crazy. It's it's just a party place." And now I understand. Can I put this in here? This aside? Yeah, yeah. You can hold that. All right. Don't let my shit fall now. All right, hold on, my man. Let me take this gimbal down. Pardon me, y'all. It's gonna get rough and you take away the mongering, there isn't much to do there. The beach in Pattaya is ugly compared to Phuket and others. Yeah, I've been hearing that. But no, I can't say there isn't much to do here, man, because some of the best gyms that I've seen are here. And I've been to a lot of good gyms in my day in the States and in Japan. Hold on, y'all, it's gonna get bumpy. And um, so in Japan, I've been to some gyms in the States and Dominican Republic. I like to go to the gyms when I was in Dubai. Uh, where else? India, Sri Lanka, and Pattaya beats all of them. If you want to learn Muay Thai, come to Pattaya. You know, if you want to really study hard at Muay Thai, let's say you take a couple weeks that you just want to learn a new skill, you want to get in shape, you want to learn how to defend yourself, you and your lady, you know, you come to Pattaya. So like I said, for me, I didn't even know anything about the nightlife here. I didn't know anything about I didn't know anything about Thailand, period, except little things that I heard from people. And but when I got here, I was able to see the mongering. You know, I remember walking down Soy 6 by accident because I heard all of the music and I was like, "What's going on over here? Let's turn down this street." And I was with a chick, and we turned down there, and all of a sudden, man, it was just women that was jumping out at me, grabbing on me. That's how I found out about Soy Six. Take us to the gym one day. Oh, definitely. And I think I might have put some little snippets here and there on my Instagram of me in the gym. You can go on the Instagram, passport_show, or go to um yeah, look at some of the old videos that I posted on here. Maybe I'll post some videos me in the gym, or I'll make something new for you. Hmm. You might actually convince me to come to Pattaya for the gym. I'm telling you, that's why I came here. Joseph, that was the very reason that, well, I'm gonna say it like this. The lady who put my first trip together, I told her I just, whatever, no matter where I go, what I do, I gotta be at a gym while I was here. And we found Fairtech, and she arranged for me to stay there. I didn't know that these gyms have hotels at them. Some of them have hotels, some of them have apartments you can stay at. So you could rent the hotels rooms, which some of them are really really nice. It's really nice. They don't have the biggest TVs. I'll say that. The rooms are nice, but the TVs will be small. But the rooms or the apartments are connected to the gym. You just come out of your place, and boom, you're right there. So you can really, yeah, and you won't even have nothing to do with the mongering and the nightlife. You can leave all of that until like the weekend. The whole week you can dedicate towards training. Yeah, it's cutting out. Hold up. Uh-oh. Yeah, I was just saying, if you training properly, you'll be too tired to go look for hoes. You know what I mean? You'll be too tired. You can leave the Thai girls alone. That's like walking in and out of a candy shop without candy. Yeah, yeah. But here's the thing. Sometimes, yeah, the women out here, they can be a distraction. So I mean, unless you already retired and you have everything you already want in life, then you don't care. Oh man, they got Ethiopians out here. This is a real marathon. I see some Ethiopians or Kenyans or something getting ready for the marathon. This is real deal. What's up, show? CJ Snow, what it do? Yeah, exactly. The women will find you. Look, the thing about it is this: do you have patience? If you don't have no patience, then yes, you're gonna end up paying. You're just gonna say, all right, let me pay for some time with a woman. That's you. If you don't have patience, you're gonna be like, let me pay just because I want it now and I want this girl now. But if you are working on yourself and you have patience, the women gonna come to you. And that was the point that I was trying to make, is that when there's been a couple guys that asked me, hey, Shogun, how much does it cost for a woman in Pattaya? Or how much for this? And I can't even tell them because I don't know. I haven't paid, and when you don't pay, yes, you miss out on a lot of things, but you get more respect from the ones who you don't pay, because they be like, damn, you really get to see who likes you and who doesn't. You know what I mean? The ones who really really like you, they're not trying to get you to just pay and leave. You know what I mean? They want to actually spend time with you. They want to hang out with you. You know, don't just find them on the street. Yeah, get them out. Get out of the tourist areas. Exactly. Exactly. And I mean, you can get them in the tourist areas, but the chances of her thinking that it's gonna be anything serious with you is gonna be slim, because these women, they live here, so they see people come and go every day. They sleep with a guy and maybe they thought they were gonna like him, and then all of a sudden he's not here anymore. He's gone, or he moved on to another woman. You know, so these women know how to detach themselves. But if you here for a while and they see you, and then too, sometimes, even though, remember, these women, even the hoes are human beings too. So some of them, they might see you. You might be in, like, let's say you on Walking Street, you on Soy 6, whatever, or whatever area, and they're in a bar. She might really like you. She might really like you, and she made everybody else pay for her time, but she ain't gonna charge you because she like you, you know. But also, there's gonna come a time where you're gonna have to, you know, she's gonna be like, all right, if you my man, there's gonna come a time where you're gonna have to pay for something. Uh, you're the only guy in Pattaya history who hasn't paid. They should give me a thank you, Joseph. I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you. And now, mind you, I don't say any of that to make other people feel bad about it. And like I said, I'm not looking down on it because I see what it is. I understand it now. But it's just something that I never subscribed to. And this is for years. Joseph, you gotta know, you just a mark for them. They coming to get your money. And look, these women got game. These women got game. These women, they will treat you, they will make you feel like you're the king of the world. You know what I mean? They know how to, you know, they would treat you so good where you say, damn, I think I do want to marry this one. There's a lot of mongers out here, but I think it's 50-50. That half of them are mongers and half of them wouldn't mind, especially the older guys, definitely wouldn't mind getting married to a lot of these women. You know, these guys paying for wives, man. But it's okay, because every man, you gotta pay at some point. Yeah, they've seen everything. You're right, CJ. 99% of Pattayas pay for play. No, I won't say it's that high. It's high, but I ain't gonna say like 99%. 'Cause don't forget, there's women out here there's people out here who have regular jobs. There's women, some of these women are nurses. Some of them are doctors. Some of them are dentists. Some of them, and you know, so some of them own businesses. You know, some of them. So, but if you're talking about the women that's coming from outside of Pattaya and specifically looking for foreign men, then yeah, that's pay for play. Because why they want to spend all day with you? They need to make some money when there's somebody else who wants to spend time with them and they know they can make them pay. Because most of the men out here are thirsty, man. You can tell most of them are thirsty. Been to Bangkok, and it's much more non-pros if you stay away from the re-up. 100%. 100%. Yeah, Bangkok, it's way more regular women. Here, yeah, so I you know what? I do agree that Pattaya is a whole different kind of animal. This is a whole different animal over here. This I don't know if there's anywhere else that's like this. Yeah, I don't know. Get out to the suburbs, yeah. Yeah, yeah, Bangkok, yeah. Yeah, Bangkok is a real city. You go to the malls and all that. Damn. Look, my driver's kind of skilled, man. He cut through all the nooks and crannies. And this is why I told you, this is why I like riding the bikes. Look at this. You see, look at it. You see this traffic with these cars, and the bikes just get to cut through. Look at this. Look at that. It's like that. Dude, you're taking your life in your hands on that thing. Yeah, man, it's one life to live, man. Anything can happen at any time. May God help me get to my destination safely. That's all. Damn, the food over there smell good. I haven't been over here yet. I've been past it, but I just never walked through. I'm gonna come over here later. There's fruits. And you wonder why these women look so good. Some of these women, y'all know how it is. A lot of these Asian women always looking like 10 years younger. These Asian women will be like 35, looking like they're 21, 22. Some of them will be 40, looking like they're 30. Yeah. You said, when can you expect the gym live stream? That's a good question. Let me see. All right. So I'm not at the Muay Thai gym right now. I got a gym at my place, but that's kind of boring. You know what I mean? It's just the gym live stream. I don't know. I can't say that it's gonna be in the next couple days because I got training seriously. We'll see. Yeah, it happens a lot. Usually the newbies. What's that? Yeah. Yeah. The thing is, and here go the thing too. It's not even just the Thai women that's pros out here that's in the game. A lot of women coming from different parts of the world, Russia, Ukraine, they out here working. Look, this is a gym right here. This is a famous gym. You see this? I don't know how clear it's coming out, but I can't really zoom in that good. And this gym they got a lot of weights, and then they got a fighting gym at the back of it. For you guys who've never been here, look up Tony's gym out here. Look up Tony. Oh, bike accidents, yeah. Sounds out. If I haven't been there a while, stay away. Yeah. Oh yeah, man. I know I'm risking my life, man. I'm risking my life. And like I said, and I'm not perfect, because I was the one talking about the guys that be raw dogging these hoes without wearing protection, sleeping with these prostitutes with no protection. That's putting your life on the line. But what I'm doing is putting my life on the line too, riding on these bikes with no helmet right now. But God willing, I make it safely. The ones that have been there a while. Anyway, yeah, man. So they come here, you buy you a bike, and this is a gym right here. You know, and working out is a big part of life in Pattaya too, man. See, all right, so you see the direction that I'm going in, I'm getting further away from the beach. So as I get further away from the beach, it's less and less pros to deal with. Damn, now I realize closer than what I thought. Yeah. And especially if the trip is not going to be that long, where I can tell the driver to slow down. You know, now if we was going on a highway or something like that. Matter of fact, if we was going on a highway, I wouldn't even be taking this thing. I don't trust no rider but myself to go far. I don't care how good of a rider it is. You're not going to take me no more than, 2 miles maybe, a couple miles. The ones that, yeah, yeah, we almost at our destination. It is okay. Okay. Thank you. Oh shit. Hold on. Kupun cop. Thank you. We good? Okay. I like their little system here. They got their version of of Uber. It's called Bolt. You said Doko. So you living in you said where in Japan? Doko? I lived in Shinjuku, Ikebukuro, Shinokubo, which 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 is still the Shinjuku area, I guess. You could put that all in the same boat. I lived in Denin Chofu, um, and also in Yokohama. I say I like Yokohama the most. Yokohama's more chill and laid back compared to Tokyo. Even though it's right next to Tokyo, just the vibe is different. Once you've been there a while, you see a body on the road, and that's enough. Ah, yeah, man. I know what you mean. Yeah, they live kind of reckless out here. They don't wear helmets that much, and you know, I know I shouldn't be riding around like that either. But I just I get tired. There go the gym right there. We got a little gym right there, but we don't got much in there. Yeah. Hold up. Let's go this way. Go for a little walk. A little walkie walk. Say, oh, Roppongi. Oh, you're in Tokyo and Osaka. Yeah, Tokyo and Osaka. That's like New York and LA, something like that. Oh, you play baseball there? Oh, man, so you must be good because they take baseball serious. I think baseball might be like their second biggest sport next behind. I mean, sumo, baseball, Roppongi. Oh, you were living it up. If you were living in Roppongi, you were living it up. Roppongi is, that's the real international area. And Shinsaibashi. I'm trying to remember. Where was Shinsaibashi? I don't even remember. We'll post up right here. Just sit down, chill. Shinsaibashi. Man, I see a lot of empty apartments in here. Osaka. Oh yeah, Shinsaibashi in Osaka. That's like their main station. That's their big station over there. Yeah, I remember back a day going on a few dates over there, Shinsaibashi. Osaka, I've been to Osaka a few times, but I never really got into Osaka like I wanted to. I spent most of my time in Tokyo. You know, I fit in a little bit better in Tokyo. Man, there's so many empty apartments out here. I wonder what's going on. Boom, another one, empty. Sony, by Sony building. Yep. They got the Sony building. Yeah, Osaka's definitely Osaka, but they have everything. They got everything they need. They got a lot going on down there. I just, I don't know. The vibe of Osaka just every time I tried to go Osaka and fit in, like tried to, like I wanted to stay there for a while, and I think I probably stayed in those. The longest I stayed in Osaka was probably like a week at a time, and then I would go back to Tokyo because I just knew Tokyo better. Sawadee Cup. Oh yeah. But Osaka, the food in Osaka it was very good. I remember that. Yeah. And but more, you know what I like more than Osaka is uh, Kobe, Kobe, Japan. Kobe is nowhere near the size of Osaka or Tokyo, but it's a nice, cool little coastal city. You know, Kobe is real chill. Man, man's out here. He been out here all day. Life outside of Tokyo is great if you can speak Japanese. Yeah, yep, I would say that. And the Japanese, you know, they make an effort to learn your language. A lot of them want to learn English. You know, they the Japanese and the Koreans, they do like to study English. So if you find yourself in a place outside of Tokyo, you definitely in for an adventure. All the girls want to learn. It's true. It's true. Yeah. Now in Tokyo, this is another thing that makes uh, Thailand a little more kind of like appealing when it comes to the prices. In Tokyo, you'll pay like 3 times the price, 3 to 4, yeah, like 3 times the price of an apartment that you would pay here. You know, and in Japan, you're not gonna get. It's not too many places you're gonna find like this, where you got a pool like this that just wraps around the whole complex almost, or around the whole building. They line up wanting to take you out for coffee up, and that's the difference too between I would say Japan and here is that here, yeah, exactly. You hit it, CJ. The money. That's the biggest difference. Um, Here, like I said, these women, they do. There's this thing called stoop to conquer. They will stoop to conquer you. Like they will pump you up and conquer you in a good way. Not saying they would do anything. Sorry, cop. Not saying they would do anything, nefarious. But they know how to pump up a man's ego. And but in Japan, you'll never find, never in my experience. I don't think a Japanese woman would never ask you for anything. They would never ask you for anything except time. But playing ball there, they want to know you. Uh, oh yeah, Yeah. Yeah, Japan and Thailand are two completely, totally different things. Even though it's only a 6 hour plane ride away, these is two completely different animals. Japan is a very uh, sharp, disciplined, serious place. Thailand, they have that discipline too, because you need discipline to be able to do all of these kind of things, this construction and all that. But Thailand is more of a place to relax and just, it's more about happiness and peace. Japan is not set up like that. The Japanese definitely don't subscribe to that. Some people thought you were Tom Cruise. That's what's up. I know they treated you well. You tell somebody you related to Tom Cruise or something like that, oh man, you getting all of the girls. They're gonna be all on you. They will be all on you. Japan was a hard place to leave too. Japan was definitely a hard place to live. You know, this little tree in my way. But yeah, like I just bought me a whole bunch of mangoes. So somebody was asking about the cost of food and everything. I don't know if you guys eat mangoes, but I love them. Like while I'm here, I try to eat as much fruit as I can, because I know when I go back to the States, it ain't gonna be like this. So I eat as much as I can. And this is 2 kilos. The price went down. They had a special before when they were doing like kilograms of mangoes for 100 baht. But then so many people, I suspect, so many people were like, oh man, that's cheap, that's cheap. So the people like, oh, that's cheap. Oh, boom, they raised the price. Now you only get 2 kilos for 100 baht. So, but yeah, 100 baht is like $3 for this. Yeah. No, no bags of Fanta. What Fanta is like the soda. Yeah. Hey, so who's coming to Thailand? Who in the chat is coming to Thailand? Who's coming back here? And we hang out, shoot some pool. They don't do that anymore. What's that? 300. I mean, three kilograms for too much mileage on the girls there. I said too many mileage. Come on, look. I'm telling you. I know what you mean, but it's not all of them. We can't just put a broad stroke and say every woman in Thailand is for the streets, or every woman in Pattaya is for the streets. I can understand how you can believe that about Pattaya, of course, because this is just man, this place is, whew, it's hot. But you can always find that diamond in the rough who ain't been out there like that. It's hard because you never know. You really can't even look for it. You gotta know the questions to ask. You gotta know the signs, and then you gotta say, okay, it's maybe this one right here. This one, she ain't been out there in the streets like that, at least that long. Said you might in a couple of weeks, but you think you'll stay in Bangkok and maybe Phuket. I don't blame you, man. I think the next time I get out here too, I have to spend more time in Bangkok, because I think in Bangkok you can stay focused a little bit more. Because this is what I find myself doing here in Pattaya. I find myself just chilling a lot. You know, I end up coming to sit at a place like this next to the pool. I don't get in the pool. I'll sit and then I end up falling asleep. You know, scary how young some are and they won't tell you the truth. You know what? That could be true, man. I will say this. Yesterday, I was walking through. I think I was walking. I was leaving actually out of Soy Six, and as I was leaving, these girls. What's up, TMI? Santiago in the building. As I was leaving, these girls uh, were calling for me, you know, and asking me to come to their establishment or whatever. And I'm just chopping it up with them. But I look and I'm like, man, these girls look young. I mean, like, they look like they was fresh out of high school type young. Now, mind you, I know Asian women tend to look younger than most other women. You know, Asian women, they age pretty well. But these girls was looking like, when I say fresh out of high school, I mean, they look like they might have been 18, 19 the most, you know? So that was a bit of a shocker, you know what I mean? But I guess that's a legal age too, you know what I mean? For them to be working in places like that, like them areas or any bars. And yeah, even in the States too, I think you 18, you can work in a bar, you just can't serve no liquor or something like that. So it could be even younger. It's possible, man. It's possible. It's possible. And that's why I said too, I was having a conversation with somebody, man, like some like when you see hoes, the pros, and it's not an insult, but some of the pros, uh, they're groomed to be that way. They're groomed from a young age, you know, to be like that. So that's normal life to them. And then you got the older pros teaching the younger pros the game, what to do, what not to do. You know, either they're all looking for money for like just so they can get what they need to get, or they hold on, damn, this thing is tripping. All right, there we go. Mine is F dead eyes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And then you see some of the older ones, I mean, they're in their 60s still working in the bars. And the ones that make it to the top end up becoming like mama sons. You know, they end up becoming the mama sons. Yeah, yesterday I had a mama son tell me she wanted to marry me. I don't know if that was part of her game or whatever, but she, I was like, mama son, chill. Some of them have a million miles, but yup, absolutely, absolutely. But like I said, that's their life, and I'm at the point too. I mean, I'm not down in them. I don't look at it like, oh, you nasty bitch. I just look at it like it is what it is. This is what she does. This is her. uh, I'm not ever gonna look at you like you're exclusive. Oh my God, like I'm the only one that you've ever been with or you touched. That ain't happening. Keep it wrapped. Exactly. This is what I was talking about earlier. You got to stay strapped up out here, man, because and think the older they are, the more miles they have on them. So, if she's been in this game, she's been in that life for a significant amount of time, you got to think how many customers she's walked out of there with. And I'm just now starting to learn that, man. Like all of these bar girls, most of them you can pay for. It's like that's not all that they do. So all of this is just a shock to me. I'm just now learning all of this recently, man. I mean, even every day I'm having the epiphany is becoming more and more clear. I'm really having an epiphany out here that there may be not too many places in the world like this. And when I say that, I'm not just talking about Pattaya. I'm talking specific. No, I'm not talking about Thailand. I'm talking specifically Pattaya. You know, these women, they come from all over to be here just so they can get into that business. You know, the ones that make it to the top become the high-priced freelancers, not mama signs. I can agree. I agree. Those the ones that they're young and somebody comes from another country and scoops them up and maybe marries them. Maybe she come up on a penthouse apartment or something, a nice car. But the mama signs can end up owning the businesses, so that's not too much of a bad position to be in. At least she's a business owner. And yeah, the mama sign, if the mama sign owns the building, you know, mama signs look old and beat up. A lot of mama signs were never selling box. Yep. Yep. Yeah. Cause you think, for example, let's say you go to one of these clubs or one of these bars, right? And it's owned by a woman. She probably inherited. I mean, she started off from the bottom. I'm sure there's some of them that started from the bottom and made a lot of money, and they moved through the ranks and they ended up becoming the manager of the bar. And maybe they inherited the bar like that, or it was in their family, and somebody passed away, and then it got passed on down to her, and it's gonna get passed down to her daughters or her sons. So these. And this is why when you go into some of these establishments, you see these little kids in there. You see like little 4 or 5-year-old kids in there. And some of these women are bringing their babies to work. I seen a chick who was telling me she wanted to bring me in the back, and she wanted me to bring me in the back of her place and do all of this, right? And in the meantime, she had a baby with her. You know, I don't know if it was her baby, but there was a baby that was in there, and she picked the baby up, was walking around with the baby. And when I say a baby, I'm talking about this baby wasn't no more than 1 year old. Definitely wasn't even one. So I'm just saying that that baby is growing up in a brothel, almost in a brothel. I won't even say it was a full brothel because they had, it was a pool table, it was a club, a bar, whatever. But in that kind of environment, they got the little kids in there. Yesterday, so as I was sitting out at Soy 6, there was a young kid that kind of, I don't know, the kid was just gravitating towards me. I bought a little snack from him. He was selling out there, and then as I was sitting down, just chilling, this kid comes and sits next to me, and I don't know, man. This kid might have been, I want to say this kid might have been like 7 years old, man. Maybe 6 years old, 7 years old, whatever. And he's out there working, and this girl is calling me. She's trying to tell me to come. She's signaling to me, "Hey, come over here, come in." You know how they try to tell the men to come into the bars or whatever, their club or whatever. And the kid tells me, he said, "No, don't go." It's like, "Don't go." I was like, "Wow, what's up? Is she a bad person?" He's like, "Nah, don't go, man." He said, "They're not good. you're gonna lose all your money. And he started reaching in his pockets and he pulled his pockets out and he was like, yo, your pockets, he basically saying, yo, your pocket's gonna be like this. So the kid, I'm just speaking on this just to say that some of these kids that grow up in these environments, they're very smart. They're very smart. This kid, I asked him if he can go to the store for me and grab me a bottle of water. So I gave him the money knowing it was gonna be some change. The kid comes back, he brings me my change back, and I try to give him the change as a tip, and the kid turns it down. And I try to offer him again. I'm like, nah, man, you just went to the store for me here. And he was like, nah, it's cool. So I just left it alone. But I'm just saying, man, this kid was like, these kids are young. Said, get out of this part of town. Yeah, I did get out of that part of town. I did. As you can see, I'm in a more quiet area now. Uh-oh. But yeah, I'm gonna end up shutting down in a minute. I'm just gonna go inside, hop in the shower. I've been walking around, eat a little bit, then I'm gonna go back live again. We're gonna chop it up some more about Thailand and Asia, traveling the world. Maybe we should have a topic or something. Can you turn a hoe into a housewife? Or I should say a pro. Can you turn a pro into a housewife? Is that possible? Can you wife something from Soy Six or Walking Street? And what would that consist of? We'll see. Hold on. Let me see something. I'm gonna go on a little tour real quick. So I'm still new to this area, so I don't really know everything just yet. Oh, oh man. Oh, damn. I think I see some pros working here. I mean, some pros living here. I'd imagine they make some good money so they can live in a spot like this. Somebody's smoking some good trees too. I can smell it. Yeah, man, it's the perfect place to just lay back, sit, light one up, and If you like to drink, you can do your thing here. Said it's too easy. How you doing? All right. Let me go this way. Boom, 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 boom. He's enjoying the pool. Oh man, I've been missing. Oh man, my bad. I've been missing all of these. Okay, keep not seeing that. Oh yeah, man, I missed a lot of these texts. My bad. So get out of that time. It's too easy. Vietnam is better. They do it for their families. Yeah, want to go to the States and bring their families also. Yeah, that would be awesome. That'd be awesome. So you got to stay out of that situation. Yep. Street smarts at 6 years old. Great storyteller, man. Appreciate you, Pen. You living here now? Man, I wouldn't mind. That wasn't there when you was there. Mango Stories. Did you look up Raleigh Beach yet? Not yet, man. I forgot. Why? Why would you? Wife's supposed to be special. Yeah, maybe he wants to build an empire of garden tools. An empire of garden tools. Why not, right? They bring home, they bring home quite a chunk on the daily. Okay, so 2 a.m. I'm out. Catch you later. Yeah, Snow. I look. Hold on. Let me see something first. Yeah, it's 2 a.m. Uh, he said Empire Garden Tools. Oh, you hilarious with that one. You are hilarious. Oh shit. So some good security here. Oh. Hello, Sweaty Cop. How are you? Let me meet my neighbors. Hold on, let me introduce to my neighbors. Hello, Sweaty Cop. Oh yeah, so much. How you doing? What's up? I'm Jay. What's your name?
Jazz.
Jazz? Jackie, nice to meet you. Oh yeah, this is my dinner right here. You want one? How you doing? What's up? What's your name? Jay. How you doing? Sawadi Kap. What's your name? Goya. Okay. Sure, Jacqueline. That's what's up. That's up. Okay. Just you live here? Okay, me too. I live here. All right. I'll see you again later. And then we talk again. Bye bye. Yeah. Ladies talking. Just met some of my neighbors for right now. See, and this is what I mean. I like literally just asked her name and I forgot already. I remember one said her name was Jacqueline and I forgot the other one's name. Hey, if this phone cuts off, it's gonna come right back on. It's just I'm getting in the elevator, so I might lose reception for like 10 seconds. Bear with me. Hey, are we still on? No, I don't think so. Come back. All right, there we go. Man, so, I guess it's late. Oh, man. Yeah, CJ, he says 2 a.m. over there. He must be in the States. And I think he did say that. But yeah, I just came up to the roof for a little bit. You know, it's a pretty good view from up here, though. I must say, it's not the tallest building, but got a decent view. Wonder what they're gonna be building right there. It said, "Why would you?" Yeah, wife is supposed to be special, but I'm just saying, there's a lot of. I think there's a lot of people who come here. Uh, Most people can't tell the difference between a pro and a regular woman a lot of the times. They just look at it like, oh man, I met this beautiful, beautiful woman. They don't care that she was entertaining other men. They think that they're gonna be the one. And I have seen it happen. I think you got situations where a lot of these guys come from foreign countries and then they get married to, you know, they get married to the pros. He said, let's go, fellas. Ozzy Jones. What's up, man? That's right. Just out here enjoying the day. You know, I'm not really a pool guy, man, but I might end up going down there. The crazy thing is, this place ain't even really that big, and this pool is bigger than some of the pools out in Las Vegas. I mean, yeah, chilling, Aussie, man, just out here hanging out, streaming, taking a stroll through the city, chopping it up with some of the fellas. We were out here talking about the pros out here in Pattaya. Yeah, this is Pattaya. We're out here in Pattaya. We were just talking about some of the pros, man. And, you know, one of the topics is, can you turn one of these pros into a housewife, and is it worth it? Because they had this thing. They say that they have this thing called the Frequent Flyers Club, where been plenty of guys who have committed suicides. They fell in love with the wrong woman, and then they found out that she was for the streets, and things didn't go well. He said, "Love the American slang." Yeah, yeah. My bad if sometimes I'm not sure where you're from. No, you can't, but you can catch an STD. Oh man, no, that's true on the STD. I know. I've already met somebody who told me he caught something out here, and I'm like, man, why would you? You know what's going on, man, and you know you got to be smarter than that. You definitely uh, set yourself up for that one. You definitely set yourself up. I don't know what he say. They suck your money, then they join the Mile High. Yep, they will get your money from. So you got to know, what do you know, you just got to understand. The man has to understand what he's spending his money on. That's the thing. The man has to understand that he's most likely spending his money on a good time, a temporary time. You know, don't look for it to be a long time unless you live in here. If you live in here, you're gonna be here for a while. then you increase your chances of having something more stable, more solid. But if you just here coming in for business trip or something like that, or a weekend, a week, 2 weeks, you gotta know, man, you paying just for a good time. Cause when you leave, she's on to the next one. Expats jump ties, party with your money. Yeah, yeah, yeah. You gotta tell them. You gotta tell them you don't have anything. You gotta tell them, look, I'm just a regular dude. I don't got it like that. And if she stick with you, then you know she's really with you. But if she's like, oh, okay, never mind, then you be like, oh, she wasn't really feeling you like that. She's on to the next one probably later that evening. Absolutely. Absolutely. And you got to keep that in mind. And is and you can't even blame them. You can't even blame them because you know, they know what they can't get from you, they're gonna get from somebody else. So all I'm saying is, man, the guys that come to Pattaya thinking like that, you got to be careful. A lot of these women are smarter than you. Maybe not in a technical sense, like as far as having maybe an education or something like that, but they know how to work there. They know how to work you. So they play that game from 14 years old. Yup. Oh man, and maybe even younger than that. Maybe even younger than that. You know how it is if you come out of one of the clubs, and then you got those little kids that come in and start hugging on you, and they won't let you walk away until you give them something. Keep your big money in the West. Yeah. No, I agree. I agree. Never bring everything you have to a place like this. Especially if you don't intend on living and dying here. If you don't care and you just like, all right, I'll live and die here, then yeah, you good. But oh yeah, you got another pool down here. Yeah, if you don't mind living and dying here, then he said be like Iceberg Slim, cold, huh? Colder than the polar bear's toenails. You know. Yeah. Stay 15 minutes away from the bars if staying long term. Yep. Yep. I'm seeing the benefit in that. Cause it's easy. It's so easy to get sucked into that nightlife out here. It's so easy. It's easy to get sucked into that life in Pattaya if you're a man, especially if you're a single man. And in those cases, that's where marriage is a protection. Marriage is a very good protection for men and women. If you're married and you're in a decent marriage, it'll keep you from going to those places. But no, there's nowhere. It's probably nowhere in the world like this. I was talking to a guy from Finland yesterday or 2 days ago, and I asked him how would he compare here to Finland, like the party scene, and he told me no, there is no comparison. He said there absolutely is no comparison. He said it's nothing like. Word Slim. There's that famous, you got the Hollywood sign in Hollywood, California. That's that famous Pattaya sign. Mhm. He said, if you're serious about living in Southeast Asia, try Chiang Mai, Phuket, or Bangkok, or Vietnam. Hey, these names keep popping up, man. I keep seeing, of course, Chiang Mai, I've been hearing about that since I've been coming to Thailand. And Phuket. Bangkok, I like, of course. I like Bangkok. In the West, most people are wage slaves and slaves. What is TOTR? And slaves to the bank mortgage. Exactly. Phuket is nearly the same. He was in Phuket late May. Hey, that is true about the being slaves. Like, man, you get in the West, you get a car, you get a home. Most people don't have the money, the cash money to buy their own home straight out. Not all, but most. The average person. So you get a mortgage, you put down a down payment, you put down 20%, 10%, 20%, whatever the cost of the house. And now you got like a 30-year mortgage. So if you're going to if you're going to take the maximum amount of time to pay off that mortgage, that means you're on the hook for 30 years. You have to work for 30 years until that house is paid off because it's never truly yours, right? Until you pay it off. So most people will dedicate their whole lives to being on that hamster wheel to pay that house off. And you have to do what you have to do, man. That's just is what it is. Everybody needs a place to live, and it's good to own. It's better to own than to rent. I don't care who you are, what circumstances, even though it can be more of a headache because you got more responsibility. But I think it's better investment to own than to rent. But you also have to look at what you are willing to give up. You give up those 30 years of your life, and then you retire at 65, and then you might be dead at 68, or you might be dead at, you might hit 70 years old, and then you die, and then you didn't really enjoy your life like you wanted to, like you envisioned, you know? So it's important to pick a balance, you know what I mean? Of enjoyment and responsibility, because you can't have everything. Yeah. A home, at least there's equity. Exactly. Cars are a waste. You can rent it out. Exactly. Exactly. And nowadays too, you can rent out your car. They got, just like they got Airbnb where you can have an apartment or a house, and you can rent it out to people and make some kind of income. Uh, they have that for your cars too. If you get a car, you can rent it out, and you can make some income with that. It's not probably going to be huge depending on what kind of car you have, but again, then you'll be running a whole different business aside from whatever else you were doing. But I say, man, if you could generate some income and live in a place like here, you would definitely enjoy that money a lot more. Or even the Dominican Republic. A lot of people move to the Dominican Republic, Mexico, and you're making money in the U.S. But I mean, you get an apartment out here for a whole lot cheaper than it'd be in the States. or even in Australia or England. House was a good buy 15 years ago. Yeah, definitely was cheaper during, we had the economic crash, the economic collapse. Yeah, George Bush, when George Bush took the U.S. to war in the early 2000s, that kind of crashed the economy, and a lot of people who had those mortgages, those big mortgages, they couldn't afford to pay them anymore. A lot of people lost their jobs and whatnot, so they were forced out of the homes, and those homes that went into foreclosure, they all became very cheap. So if you had a nice chunk of change, some good credit at that time, you were able to capitalize on that situation and get some property for cheap, you know. There will always be inflation. Yep. Yeah, you'll always be able to make money in owning property, owning land. You can never go wrong. Even sometimes, even no, most times, even if you overpay, if you pay too much for a property, at some point you'll be able to get your money back out of there if you do the right things with the property, and you hold it long enough. You know. But here, some of the costs of these apartments are getting out of control. I see like some apartments that are being sold and they're very small, but they're going for like way more than what I think they should go for. And it's like if you tried to rent them out, it would take forever to pay off those to get your money back. Because let's say you spend for a really good apartment, a really good place, even a house. Let's say you spend $100,000 here. I mean, you're not gonna be. It's If you spend 100,000, could you rent that place out for $1,000 a month? I'm not sure. So, but that's the area over there, Jamtiem. That's a really good place to live in that area. The inflation is pretty sad, but if you can buy during a crisis, you went big. Yep. Thai inflation is minimal. Worst case scenario, you can live on 7-Eleven food and drinks for less than $20 a day. That's true. That is true. Thailand is one of those places you can live for $20 a day. Actually, $20 a day, like if you were like, I mean, that's yeah, you definitely can do that here. In America, $20 might be enough to get you breakfast. That's it. Get a Starbucks coffee with a snack, a cupcake or something like that for damn near $20. Yeah. Red Bull 20 baht. Can of Coke 16 baht. Yup. Yeah, so I would say the prices are about half here, half what it would cost in the States. Because although the rent is cheaper, most of the places are smaller too. Most of the places are very small. fried chicken outside for $4. Outside 7-Up. Yep, you right. You right. And the food is not bad. I mean, look, anybody can come to Thailand and live well. Anybody. As long as you're not depending on making money here, as long as you're not depending on making money here, you'll be fine. $20 a day, you eat quite well. Yup. Yup. And there's food everywhere. Look, you could just come outside and then boom, right there, you got like 4, 5 different restaurants. Yeah, I don't know anywhere else you can really live like that as well. But don't get me wrong too. Like I said, you go to Nepal, you go to India, you go to Sri Lanka, you can you can get a good bang for your buck when it comes to food. When it comes to food, you definitely get your money's worth. You eat 2 times a day because of the humidity when you're there. Yup. Yup. Yeah. So I'm supposed to be leaving out of here in a few days, but I mean, days like this, I'm like, man, I don't want to leave. I want to stay a little bit longer. And now I got to think about the visa situation and everything. So it's just a lot. Because I hear America's burning up hot right now. Thailand has better infrastructure, condos, internet compared to India. Yep, I agree. 100% I agree. Now, India, yeah. India, in a lot of ways, is old. It's becoming more modern in the bigger cities. Like I just stopped in, I think back in December, I stopped in New Delhi. I had a layover out there, and I left the airport, went out just to get around the city for a little bit, and they got a train system out there now that looks decent. It doesn't look like that train that we used to seeing where the people are jumping on and off while the train is still moving. They so they're they're starting to pick it up a little bit, but yeah, Thailand is definitely ahead of them in that aspect. And you would think, man, with India having like 1.6 billion people, they got the second highest population in the world. You would think that they probably would be ahead of somewhere like Thailand uh, when it came to like infrastructure and all that. But still, India, I wouldn't mind being in India for like a year. doing a visa run. I don't know. I might. No, I already did a visa run. I don't even think you don't have to do a visa run anymore. All you have to do is just go to the immigration. All you have to do is go to the immigration with what's going over here? All you need is you just need to apply and you need a letter from your landlord wherever you're staying. 60 days now for visa on arrival. Yup. Yeah. But I think the key to that though is you have to be coming from your home country. You know, and my last trip I was coming from Cambodia. I think that's the thing in order to get that 60 days. Yeah. Cheap beer in Cambodia. Yeah, Cambodia. I mean, I don't have enough experience and I didn't spend enough time in Cambodia to give a real true assessment of the place. Um, but I instantly crossing that border, I could instantly see the difference in Cambodia and Thailand. You know, even the tuk-tuks are different. In Cambodia, they take American money too. You know, they got ATMs that spit out USDT, I mean USD, and and whatnot. But I don't know if I could stay in Cambodia. Are these the same new friends that I just met, or are they different? I don't know. Is that them? Kind of look like them. Seeing Reaper's chair. Cheap. Yeah. It's a nice breeze up here today. You know, they live over there. Huge condo there, lad. Yeah, man, it's pretty. It's got like 3 or 4. No, maybe like 6 different buildings. There's one over there, one right here, then this one. Uh, let's see. You come over here, and it's kind of hidden too. You know, it's not too tall where you can see it from far away, like that one or like this one. Those over there. But you know how it is here in Asia. The building could be large, but the apartments, the units are not that big. So yeah, you come around here. Then you got this, that one, that one. few different buildings. We share the same pools. And I'm guessing too, you probably can get an apartment here for a good price because look, most of these places are empty. I won't say most, but a lot of them are empty. This one, you can see this one ain't even been touched because the TV got the plastic on it still. So yeah, it's a lot of open spots around here. But yeah, fellas, I'm gonna get on about this day. I'll jump back on here later. Take it easy.